stove I got from over the summer, and I've only used a couple times, but I want to take it out more and try and give it a shot. It's really cool. I think it's like a spider stove, or I don't know what he calls it, but it's really awesome how it has a little fold-up sides here. And I had asked him if he could make one for me, and he said he'd be happy to. We exchanged one of my stoves for one of his stoves, and it's got a little inset in the bottom down here where it fills a little Coke can. Pretty cool, actually. He rolled the top, and I think there's carbon felt inside here, and this is just a heavy-duty screen, metal screen. And then these edge pieces, I'm not sure exactly what they were made out of, but I think it's some kind of screen for holding in a screen. I'm not sure exactly. He says it in his video in a little more detail, and some bolts and stuff. So a lot of work put into this. Some of the coolest stoves out there that are homemade these days, not using a lathe of any kind. And it just really sits nice. Feeds in from the bottom. Uses a little, I'm guessing, Dr. Pepper bottle to fill it with. It's a lot of alcohol. You could run a long time on that. Anyways, I thought I'd fire it up and show you guys what it looks like, but I'm going to have to dim the lights down a little bit to do that. So, let's see what I have here. Some alcohol, and I'm not going to hook it through the bottle here. I'm just going to pour a little in here to show you how it looks when it burns. So, I think I want to switch to a smaller bottle. That's a lot of alcohol. I wouldn't use that much alcohol when I'm hiking for the most part, but I'm going to need to turn some lights down. So give me just 1 second. It kind of makes its own pot stand by using every other spot. You gotta be careful. I have rubber O-rings in here. I'll start cooking them. I don't have any water in there either. So let's see how it fits. You can just set things right on top of it. Yeah, okay. So it's not made for a pop can, but it does work well for any kind of round can that you're gonna set on there, or a pot. So that'll be really nice to take along on the next trip and do some cooking on that. Might even do a boil test here just to see how it goes, how long it takes to boil with this interesting design. But I'm going to need to hook up a fuel feed because I don't know how much I can put in that little thing. Probably about an ounce in there, I would think. So I'll load this up and we'll do a little demo on how long it takes to burn. Be right back. Alright, so I got my water at about 60 degrees. I didn't really measure it. And I've just filled up the stove with the bottle that I had with alcohol. So, that's that burning. Yeah, it's burning. I don't really have a lid for my Snow Peak 600, so I'm just using this lid that I made. It's a little piece of tubing with those little plastic BBs on the inside of each end of it, so that it doesn't come out. I don't know, goofy lid, but covers. That's the important part. So, get 2 cups of water on there. I'd lost my 600 a long time ago, and I was out shopping at a REI garage sale, and I found this Snow Peak 600 in their garage sale. I think it was $10 or $12, which, you know, that's okay. They usually cost a little more than that, so I bought it. But they don't come with lids. And I don't have a lid that actually fits it. Oddly enough, I thought I had one from my previous 600, which I lost. So maybe I lost the lid with it. So I'll have to order a new lid from somebody out there. I know there's a lot of guys out there making them. 2 or 3 guys. So I'll have to order myself a new lid for my 600. Alright, we're going to let this come to a boil and see. Just want to show you a close-up of how the flame lips around the edge just a little bit. Still going to need a windscreen, obviously. I've kind of switched to using a carbon felt windscreen. They fold up real nice. They're simple to carry. The only issue is that they tend to fall over in a good wind, so they're not the greatest thing. While we're waiting for that to come to a boil, I want to show you one of my new purchases that I just picked up. One that was at an auction the other day. I thought, hey, one of these days I'm going to try and get a lathe and try and make some of these stoves myself that are made out of lathes just for fun. I don't know that I'll ever be a businessman and do that, but This is one of those bandsaw, I guess. Put your aluminum rod between these things here. Crank it down. The handle's broke on this end down here. I don't know if you can see it in the video. But it's got the on-off switch here. It's kind of a mess. I need to clean it up. It's just like oil grease. I got it from whoever was selling it at the auction didn't take care of it. They sure oiled it up. I mean, no doubt about that, kept it oiled. But I tested it. It ran really good. Comes down, however big it's really balanced. I'm surprised how balanced it is. Comes down, you set it on your metal, turn it on, and then you just let it run. And after it's done cutting your metal, clicks off. So, pretty heavy duty bandsaw, electric bandsaw for cutting heavy duty stuff. I was pretty excited about getting it. I got it for $30 at an auction. I'm not sure if that was a good buy or not. I assume it was a decent buy. A heavy piece of equipment like this usually costs more than 30 bucks. The brand is Duracraft, and it runs. I definitely need to make some modifications clean it up a little bit. And like I said, the handle down on this end down here is broken. I don't know if they make that handle or if I can just create a new one myself. It did work still. It does work still. I just have to grab this piece right here and just turn like heck with my hand. But there must have been some kind of handle on there, or knob or something. I'm not even sure what this piece here does. It's just interesting looking. So, anyways, that's my new find. $30 in an auction. This past month I got that. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll help me manufacture some cool looking stoves someday in the future when I get a lathe, if I ever get a lathe. So, neat piece of equipment. Anyways, I thought I'd share it with you. Let's see how we're doing over here on the boil. Alright, I noticed here it's steaming a little bit, and if I lean forward you can see the bubbles are starting to form. I hate to say it, but I forgot to take a time on this, so it really doesn't matter when it comes to a boil, because I didn't have my clock running. Let's see where we are at. Oh, good. We came to a boil finally. So I wasn't watching it close enough, and one thing I noticed was that, let me show you from this side, pull that out. When I pumped fuel in there earlier, I was pumping it in and then releasing. And when I would release, because the inlet is on the bottom, it would suck back out anything sitting above that inlet. So it just had enough fuel in these little bottom ledges here. And whatever was absorbed in that carbon felt or whatever. So I ended up running out of fuel in the middle there. So it was good that I wasn't timing this time around, because obviously I wouldn't have gotten a good time not paying very close attention. That's what I get for trying to show you guys my saw. Anyways, so nice quick boil, wasn't too bad. Bought another stove that I have had for a while and haven't had a good chance to use. Going to take it with me in February as well on my hikes. Show some of the other guys I hike with, see what they think about it. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. Catch you guys later.